Okay, so in this exercise, what was the most difficult part for you?
For me, the number 5 and number 6.
Okay, why do you think it was so difficult, Marcia?
I think because he speaks very fast.
Because he spoke very fast. Okay.
Spoke very fast, and he spoke about
many possibilities, right?
Many possibilities, semelhantes, né? Coisas
similar
similar
possibilities. Okay.
similar possibilities.
Okay, good. Marco, for you, what was the most difficult part?
The same.
The same?
The same.
All right. So when you have many possibilities, you need to concentrate, right? So for example, here, the question was water sports. So you need to concentrate on water sports because he talked about dance clubs and other things, right? So you need to concentrate on that. All right, let's see how you did. Ben worked in Dubai for 5 years. So he went with his family for 5 years. All right. Marco.
He liked it because it was exciting place and very multicultural.
Very good. Yes, it was exciting and very multicultural. Repeat with me.
Multicultural.
That's right. Very good. Very good. Marcia?
Not many years ago, Dubai was just a small fishing village.
That's right. Excellent. Very good. This is very interesting, right? That Dubai was a fishing village. Very interesting. It makes me remember, Camboriú in Brazil. Have you been to Camboriú?
Not yet.
Not yet. Have you, Marcia, been to Camboriú?
In qual estado?
In
Santa Catarina.
Santa Catarina.
Yes.
Yes. Camboriú. When I went, my children were small. They were like 8, 9 years old, around that. And Camboriú was a very small village. It was not a fishing village, but it was very small, only a few houses. The houses were all small. And like in 15 years later, when my daughter went for a dance festival, she sent pictures of Camboriú. Camboriú was like New York, full of tall buildings, tall buildings all around. I couldn't recognize. What?
It's in Florianópolis, teacher.
It's very near Florianópolis.
Near Florianópolis.
Yes.
I think I rested in Camboriú many years ago.
So when you went, Camboriú was a small village, right?
Yes.
Yes. Today it is unrecognizable because it changed so much. But of course, in Dubai, I think this change was like in 10 years, right? Very short, with a very short period of time. Okay. Number 4. Marco?
The people were very friendly and made Ben feel very well.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. What is the difference between well and welcome?
Well, it's good. Welcome it's the people receive well
Very good.
somebody.
Very good. The people are happy that you are there. That's right. That's right. Very good. Marcia? Let's see.
There are a lot of water sports in Dubai. You can go swimming
Okay.
and skiing.
And skiing.
Skiing.
Yes. Skiing. All right. But he talked about windsurfing.
Windsurfing.
Windsurfing. Yes. Do you know that here in Brazil, many Europeans come to Brazil to windsurf? Yes.
Mhm.
Which places do you know that people from other countries come to windsurf, Marco?
I'm not sure, but I think it's northeast.
Exactly, exactly. I went to Rio Grande do Norte in a very beautiful beach that is called São Miguel do Gostoso. Have you ever heard of it?
The land of Hermes Freire.
Oh, I didn't
The
know
family,
that.
yes, the family of Hermes Freire.
Live in São Miguel do Gostoso?
Yeah, his daughter lived there.
I see. And it is full of people from Canada, from England, from France, from Holland, with their windsurfers. They go there to windsurf only. It's very interesting. And also in Fortaleza and these areas in the north of Fortaleza. So the Northeast is there's a lot of windsurfing too. The winds are good for this. And number 6, Marco.
You can even go to play tennis.
You
That's right.
created this. No, you invented this, Marco.
I put play tennis
Ah,
to
you
teach.
you can even go to skiing.
Yes, that's right. When we use the expression even, it is like you are going to say something surprising, something that is going to make the other person say, "Oh, all right." So the even gives emphasis to what you are speaking. Okay? So remember that the temperature here is very, very hot. But even though it's very hot, you can go skiing. And there's
A lot of shopping
shopping centers. There is a
ski
ski
center
center. There's
with
with real
snow.
snow. That's right. That's right. So this is it, right? So you can even go skiing because there's a ski center with real snow there. And this made me remember, do you remember in the past in park shopping, we had a skiing, not ski, but skating, a skating rink with real ice. Do you remember?
I don't remember, but
You don't remember, but it was in park shopping many years ago that
Yes.
you remember, Marcia? Yes, a skating rink with real ice. So we also have this in Brasilia, right? Not snow, but ice.
My parents living.
Yes.
I and my sisters.
Oh,
For
to go skating.
skiing.
Skating. Skating.
Skating.
Oh, so you ice skated in park shopping, Marcia.
Yes,
Oh,
teacher.
good. Very good. Okay, number 7, Marcia.
There are kind of all nationality, but I think it's one more
Word.
word.
Yes, I think there is one more word. Marco, do you know?
There are a kind of restaurants.
Yes. You don't need a kind. Only there are restaurants of all nationalities.
But he spoke kind.
Yes, he did, because he said all kinds of food. There are restaurants of all kinds of food. Okay? But because we don't have a possibility of putting, there are restaurants of all kinds of food of all nationalities, it's too big. So you can cut and say, there are restaurants of all nationalities. Indian, Chinese, Thai, traditional Arab. What nationality is Thai? What country is Thai?
Thailand.
Thailand, that's right. I have never tried Thai food, but people say that it is very good. Have you
Very
tried?
good. I tried, very
You
good.
tried, it's very good. And you, Marcia, have you ever tried Thai food?
No,
No.
I don't eat Thai
Yes,
food.
me either. But
But
everybody.
I have one
Curiosity, yes.
curiosity about Thailand because my son, his name is Thai.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot.
But his name is T-A-I.
Yes. And Marcia, why? Why is his name Thai?
Teacher, I know one friend, an American friend, very tranquilo,
Very calm.
calm, and é ruim quando eu vou falar da sogra, né? I think beautiful his name.
Yes.
And when I and my husband think in name of the baby,
Yes.
I think many names, and Thai is one. And when he born,
When he
was born.
When
He was born. When he was born, his name was Josué.
Oh.
But when we saw the face
Yes.
of the baby, I spoke.
Yes, or I said.
No, it's not Josué. And my husband confirmed it.
Yes, confirm.
And he asked me, and why? The first name I think
I thought
was Thai.
Oh. And it's a beautiful name. I think it's a beautiful name.
Yes, and eu gosto porque I like short names.
Oh yeah, short names are good.
Yes, my daughter is Nina.
Yes, I remember Nina.
And when I went in Carrefour,
Yes.
I saw one woman, and he asked me about one formulário,
A form.
a form. What is RG? He's he was Thailand this,
Oh,
and his name in the formula is no, his nationality, né, is Thailandian. I
oh,
saw,
how interesting.
and I asked no passado, and
I asked. Good. And
I asked I asked the significance
yes, the
of the name
signification.
Thailandia, and he asked me uh, Earth of Liberty.
Wow. Earth of Liberty. That's very nice.
Also, Thai is liberty.
Oh, see.
Land,
Beautiful.
Thailand, terra da liberdade.
Yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful choice of a name.
I didn't know, but when I put his name,
Mhm.
I think another significance,
Very
because
nice.
my friend, your significate where became não became não veio
Came.
came the I Ching,
Oh,
the
yes.
book, the
Ishing.
Chinese
Yes.
book, I
Yes.
Ching, hexagrama peace,
Oh,
Thai is peace.
very interesting. That's why you
Oh,
said your friend was calm, right? Because of the
he's an Oriental name.
Yeah, very nice. And is Thai calm and peaceful?
Yes, he is.
More or less.
More or less, but he's. I think eu não sei se é calmo, né? Ele é mais na dele.
Okay.
Mas eu acho que ele administra até bem, né?
Very good. Very good. But of course, he's still growing, right? He is going to change more with time. But his essence is, I think, calm, right? Very nice. Okay. Marco, tell us number 8.
The weather is much hotter than Boston, and it doesn't rain much at all.
Very good. And this at all is also going there to emphasize. When we're going to emphasize that it's something like proximate to 0, we say at all. Okay. Marcia, number 9.
The houses were cheapest.
Comparing, we are comparing with, can you see over here? We have the than. Than is indicating that it is a comparative. So it cannot be cheapest. It cannot be cheapest. Cheapest is superlative. We want
cheaper.
Yes, cheaper.
Cheaper and large.
Okay, and the comparative?
Largest.
Larger. Larger. Okay. Okay, larger is a synonym of bigger, so no problem. No problem. Okay, so the houses were cheaper and much bigger than in Boston. Very good. Now, do you remember the 3 things that Ben misses from home?
I think so.
Let's see.
Write about the big city.
Repeat.
This.
Yes. What are the things that he misses from home? Oh,
Family and friends.
Family and friends.
The seasons, the 4 seasons.
Very good. The seasons, because in Dubai, it's always hot, right? Yeah.
The green.
The
The
green
green of the plants.
of the fields, that's right. He walks in the country around Boston, so he misses the walks in the country around Boston. Very good. Excellent, Marco. Very nice. Okay, people, have you ever lived away from home? Have you ever lived for some time far from your house?
I don't understand, teacher.
Ben lived for 5 years in Dubai, very distant from his home. And he missed family, the seasons, the walks. And you, have you ever had this experience of living far from your home?
No.
No, never. What about you, Marco?
Yes.
Yes.
I lived 2 years in Cuiabá.
Oh,
Very hot.
Tell us, what were the things that you missed from home? What did you miss from home?
The weather.
Cuiabá is very, very hot, isn't it?
Very, very hot. The principal, the weather.
Does it rain in Cuiabá?
Sorry?
Does it rain in Cuiabá?
No. Yes, raining, but it's very hot. Very
Because
hot.
even when it rains, it's hot, right?
Even.
Yes.
The hotter is continue.
Oh my God.
And the family, friends, the way of the culture, the local culture is very different. Very different.
For example, what is something that is very different, Marco?
The food is different, and the way of relationships different. The people is very, I don't know now, it was 20 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago. And the people is very, very, very simple, very, it's not, it's the people, it's not, how to say in English, bourgeois, not a bourgeois.
The people were not bourgeois.
It's not bourgeois. It's very simple.
Very simple people.
Very simple people. And but it's not, I miss Cuiabá about that. I'm not.
This was a good aspect of Cuiabá, right?
Yes. And I miss Carla. Carla was here.
Yes. Carla was here. That's right. Very important.
We were boyfriend
and girlfriend. You were
yes,
boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
Yes. You were going out together. Oh, how nice. Yes, this is one thing that I miss a lot from my home is the food. The food is something, today not anymore, but when I arrived here, it was something that I missed very much, was the food. The food in Bolivia is spicy, but it's a different pepper than malagueta. It's not malagueta, it's locoto. And locoto has a special taste, and I missed it very much. Today, that's okay, I don't mind anymore, but yeah, it's been 40 years that I am here, so of course it's okay now, right? Marcia, if you lived in another place, what do you think you would miss the most?
I think when I rest 2 months in United States, I
Oh.
miss açaí
Don't tell me that you miss it.
and tapioca.
Oh, wow. And pão de queijo, of course.
And pão de queijo. And shoyu.
Oh, really?
Yes, in United States is terrible. Good, sem gosto.
It was difficult to find soy sauce. Soy sauce. How interesting. What place did you stay in the United States, Marcia?
New York, meu Deus, fugiu o nome daqui agora. Washington, D.C.
Yes.
and Miami.
You were only in big cities, and
Yes, and Miami.
and that's strange that you didn't find soy sauce. But maybe you couldn't find soy sauce in the restaurant normally, like to put on the salad.
Yeah, the fish is delicious, but the sauce,
The sauce, yes.
no.
Brazil has the largest Japanese colony
Yes,
abroad the Japan.
yes, that's right. That's right. After Japan, it's Brazil, the biggest, right?
So
And
we have a good soy sauce.
that's right. We have very good soy sauce for sure. Very good. Okay. Now, people, let's go. We're going to open your books to page 72. 72. What is this? Do you remember the name of this? It's a rickshaw. It's a rickshaw. Do you remember? We talked about this in the transportation in Mumbai. Oh, I just remembered. On the weekend, I saw a very good film that maybe you saw too. It's about the attack to the Taj Mahal Hotel.
I saw.
You saw it. And it's very good, Marco. It's very good. It's an excellent film. And it is based on true facts. It is not fiction. It's based on true facts.
I love this film.
Yes, it's very good. And what is so interesting in the film, because the hotel is very luxurious, very, very luxurious. And the principal actor lives in the center of Mumbai in a very poor neighborhood. So when he goes out of his house to go to the hotel, the luxurious hotel, you can see this division that the book talks about, of the contrasts between the poverty of the very, very poor and the richness of the very, very rich in this luxurious hotel. It's a very interesting film. And during the weekend, they showed it in, I don't know, Telecine or something like that. So it probably they are should. Yes.
I love films based in true histories.
Yeah. And so it was very interesting. It's an interesting film to observe these differences that the book talks about. Okay. So in the book, we have the first question. It says, we have two pictures on this page. One of the pictures is a city and the other picture is a small town. Which is which? We have the first picture or the second picture? Which is which?
I don't understand, teacher.
So we have two pictures on the page, right? We have two pictures, one on top, one on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Which is the city and which is the small town?
The first is the city.
The first one is the city.
The second is the small town.
And the second one is the small town. Perfect. Okay. So now here we have, oh my God, we're finishing. We're finishing. So we have some vocabulary to identify the buildings. Can you see we have numbers over here? So you're going to identify the buildings to the numbers. And we have the first part in the first picture and the second part in the second picture, okay? So we have number 7. Can you see over here? Number 7 is a square. Here's a square. How do you say square in Portuguese?
Praça.
Praça, that's right. Okay. So now let's do the first column. Finish the first column.
The statue, the 8.
The statue.
Statue.
Yes, number 8 is a statue. Repeat with me, statue.
Statue.
That's right. Marcia, repeat, statue.
Statue.
That's right. Okay, so we have number 8 is the statue. Where do you think is the mall?
2, number 2.
2, that's right. So we have mall number 2, 8 is the statue. And which one do you think is the farmer's market?
Number 6.
Number 6, that's right. It's the open market, right? Where the vendors are the farmers and they bring the products to sell in a little square in the city. Do you have a farmer's market near your house, Marcia?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What
Yes.
day?
In the weekends.
On the weekend.
On the weekends.
On Saturday?
Yes.
On Saturday. And you, Marco, is there a farmer's market near your house?
In the Jardim Botânico.
Okay.
We call feirinha.
The feirinha, right. The feirinha is the farmer's market. That's right. Okay. We have one too here. It's in the beginning of Lago Norte. It's very small, but we have very good products there.
Yes. Near my house in the street of Igrejinha.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Has one small farmers market, organic products.
Oh, with organic products. What day is that?
Nossa, não tem francês, meu Deus. Sábado.
Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Também
Okay.
Samedi na cabeça.
Someday
Saturday.
is Saturday. Dimanche is
Yes.
Sunday, right? Okay. So don't forget, for homework, you are going to research a megacity, and you're going to talk about the megacity, and you're going to talk about the topics, the people, the climate, the transportation, things to do. If you want to talk about financial centers, etc., you can also talk about that, okay?